Hi everybody, today we will learn to fill a formal of a lesson plan for some class that they have. Okay, we will know the parts that compose it and with which way I can file it. You can design and accommodate the different form your lesson plan. Okay, for example, I have this lesson plan for my class. Okay. This is a different part, for example, the teacher's name, the aim, the assessment, the product, the date, okay, the stage, time, procedure, material and resource, interaction, skill, and unexpected situation, okay. For example, in teacher's name, this is my name, okay, and aim is the topic for example, use present simple, okay. The assessment is the form to evaluate to the student, for example, the student release a different phrases to learn the structure, okay. And in didactic situation you can put, for example, daily activities, okay, product, for example, the student can use the present simple to realize a conversation, okay. And date, for example, the date today is at 24 of 2014, okay. And this is the first part, okay. And the other part, for example, any stage you can put this presentation, practice, and production. Presentation is you can start the topic with different things. Practice is you can realize some activities with the students. Production, you give material to the students and the students realize the topic, okay. The time, for example, my class is to 1 hour. For example, presentation, I have 10 minutes, and in procedure you can explain the activity. For example, I can say the teacher use a mimic for introduce different verbs to the students, and the students just listen and repeat the verbs, okay. And materials and resources, you can use different materials, for example, flashcards, or in this case image or photos, okay. And the practice, you can practice, you have 5 minutes, for example, in this case 13 minutes, and you can write for example, the students work in teams or in a partner and realize a little conversation, use the verbs to using the presentation. And the same materials is you have copies, notebooks, pencil, whatever. And in a production, just 3, 4, 10 minutes, and you can explain the students realize conversation, use more verbs to, for example, to introduce herself or describe some person. Okay, in an interaction you can put in this case in presentation the teacher, student, and the student teacher. Okay, in practice you can put a student and teacher, a student. In production you can put a student, teacher, a student, and a student teacher. Okay, skills you can you can utilize different skills. For example, in this case is grammar, speaking, listening, and writing. Okay, and unexpected situation you can in the class for example, some students they have questions, and you can explain the different the possibility answers to these questions. Okay, for example, you can see a lesson plan, a complete lesson plan. For example, this is the first part, the teacher's name. The aim, for example, is use the present simple, do, for, and the articles, and to describe. Okay, the assessment is use the colors, adjectives to describe a place, person, or other things. The didactic situation is describe. And the product is the speak and identify the structure to a present simple. Okay, in this case I forget the date. For example, I put the date is 24 February or 2040. Okay, and in the other part, for example, you have the stage, the presentation, you have 10 minutes, the time you have 10, the procedure, this is the procedure, the teacher introduce the topic, uses some pictures, okay, with the different colors and position, and explain the students the phrases structure to the present simple. Okay, the procedure to have more time. Okay, the teacher organized the students in pairs, okay, in teams, whatever. And the production, okay, the students create a writing or speaking, whatever, to use the present simple. And the materials and resource, for example, in this case you just have a projector, cue cards, and computer, and the interaction is teacher, student, teacher, students, student, students, teacher, students, student, students, and students. And this is the skills. In the first part in the presentation is use speaking and listening. In the second part, the practice, use speaking, listening, and grammar. And the production is speaking and writing. Okay, and in the possible question is unexpected situation is the students not identify they are the structure for the present simple. Okay, okay, this is my lesson plan. Okay guys, this is more fast to explain the lesson plan, but you can search more information about this. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye.